a part in my vlog where I talk about certain things and aspects and characteristics of Saudis. All right. This not only clarifies what we're all about, but it also gives you a real kind of picture about what we as Saudis are. All right. All right. I love that. All right. Anyway, we'll get back to the subject. First of all, on a good note, on a positive note, this is the month of Ramadan. This is the holy month of Ramadan. And we are, as Muslims, required to fast for 30 days, or for the whole month. And it's not just about the food that we fast. We fast from the break of dawn until dusk. But after that, it's, people start to, which I'm going to get to, but the thing is, you need to fast not only from food, but from bad things that you do. You've got to be a better person, read more of the Quran, go more to mosques, fix the bad habits that you've acquired over the other months, cleanse your soul. These are all good things and good aspects, which makes, believe it or not, this is the best month for any Muslim in the world, all right? A lot of people that are living abroad, Saudis included, will come back to the country for the atmosphere that we experience. It's just a beautiful experience. I can never tell you what it's like. You have to live it to believe it. Now that's on a positive note. Okay, that's the good stuff. What about the bad stuff? The bad stuff is the excessive amount of shopping that Saudis do before the month of Ramadan. What do? We go to the shopping, the grocery, wherever, and we start to stock up, and you think there's a war. You're not stocking up for 1 month, you're actually stocking up for the whole year. The amount of food that is consumed in Ramadan by certain families or across the country, I think could easily fix the problem in Africa. I don't know what happens with fasting, but people, they start to imagine things that there's not going to be enough food. What are we going to do? How much water do we drink? And all of the fattening foods come out in Ramadan. Everything you can imagine comes out in Ramadan. Now, let's get to the ugly part. I could never finish with that part about the shopping. It's going to go on forever. But, we've been talking about this for 20 years. Nothing has happened, okay? It's the best months for any person that's selling anything related to food or clothing, actually, also. So, the ugly thing is, a lot of people, and I'm going to be talking about a specific type of people, the ones that are smokers. You're not allowed to smoke in Ramadan until after you break your fasting. So these people tend to emphasize the fact that they need or are craving for nicotine, and they start to act in a kind of not vulgar way, let me say animalistic way. They think that we're stupid. So there's like, hey, انت ما تعرف انه انا صايم؟ ما انت شايف؟ By the way, this is Arabic coffee. Yeah, I don't know how to show you. Yeah, that's Arabic coffee. It's very good. I do drink espresso and American coffee more, but when this is around, that's what I drink. So going back to that subject, these people tend to give you or make you believe that they are really going through pain and suffering because they're not smoking, And what they do is, and they're not drinking their coffee and whatever else they're doing. I'm not going to get into that. And you slightly take a small turn towards their car while you're driving, and all of a sudden it's a volcano erupting. Unbelievable stuff that's going on, just unbelievable. So now it's time for word of the day. The word for today in Arabic for you to learn and shock any Saudi out in the streets is ما عندك سالفة. ما عندك سالفة. I'm going to write it, by the way. Today I'm going to fix that. So when you say ما عندك سالفة, it means you got nothing. You're talking BS. Go look up BS. I'm not going to say it here because there are children watching maybe. But ما عندك سالفة is the word. Say it and see what happens. Now it's time for the 80s flashback. In the 80s, the fros, the afros, came, they made their way through the 70s. Okay, that was when they were really fros, all right? We're talking massive fros. Now, I didn't have a massive fro. I just had a fro, which later on was trimmed by the sides, and I had a little bit sticking from the back and from here, and we used to call it Qassat al-Asad, which was the lion look. And anyway, I'm not going to go through that. I'm just remembering how ridiculous that was. Anyway, the problems that were in the with people with fros was, your hair is all stiff and it's not soft. So they used softeners. The softeners were greasy. And so when you go and you sit on a person's couch like this and you leave, you find 4 kinds of spots of people with their grease. So I'm going to put a picture up there for that. That was something that I remembered and I just laughed from the... Just for a second there, forget the hair and how awesome it is and check out the confidence. That's a confident look. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bye bye. Have a great day. Wish you all the best. Peace, prosperity, and stay real and stay unique. Bye bye.